Haven't you heard? It's 2024 NHL Round 1 predictions. Let's go. Let's start with the Carolina Hurricanes. They're facing the New York Islanders. To me, coming into this should be a complete blowout. Just looking at the penalty kill of the New York Islanders, ranked 32nd, that's last in the entire league, against the second place power play. I believe this series goes no more than 5 games for the Carolina Hurricanes. We have the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Florida Panthers, the Battle of Florida, FLA. Tampa Bay winning the Cup in 2021 and losing in the final in 22. These guys are no strangers to the Stanley Cup, but they are facing the juggernaut that is the Florida Panthers. Florida squeaked into the playoffs last year, but went all the way to the Cup final, losing to Vegas in 5 games. They've got some unfinished business to take care of. Tampa Bay do score a lot of goals. Stamkos, the ageless wonder, putting up a lot of points this year. But they got to deal with the likes of Bennett, Kachuk, and they got Tarasenko at the deadline. Florida Panthers have the lowest goals against average in the entire league. If we're looking at my pick for this series, very tough one, but I do pick the Florida Panthers to win in either 6 or 7 games. Now moving on to Washington versus New York Rangers. Just looking at their stats here, New York Rangers power play is lethal, and they do score plenty of goals. And this one looks pretty lopsided in my books. Freddie Mercury, Lindgren needs to stand on his head for Washington to have any chance of in this series at all. Again, my prediction, we'll take the Rangers in 5 games. Of course, these guys are going to meet each other. It's the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Boston Bruins. Boston does have home ice advantage. Last 6 series, these two teams have met in the playoffs. All 6 series have been taken by Bruins. On top of that, Boston swept the season series 4-0. I do believe that Boston does have the upper hand in goal in this series, but those Toronto Maple Leafs do have a lot of firepower with them. This one is a very tough one to pick, and I am going to pick the Toronto Maple Leafs will exercise those demons. We're looking at a 7-game series, I do believe, but Toronto goes out on top. Moving on to the Western Conference. Colorado versus the Winnipeg Jets. I know there's a lot of Jets fans out there. Well, we can safely say that the Winnipeg Jets do have the edge in goaltending. Connor Hellebuck he's going to win the Vezina for sure. He might even be in a little bit of conversation for the Hart Trophy. Who knows? The Colorado Avalanche are not starved in the goal department. If you have a guy like McKinnon or Ratnan, even Makar, you've always got a chance. Winnipeg did win the season series. Looks very lopsided in this. This one is very tough for me to choose. I'm picking the Colorado Avalanche to win the series. It's going to go full 7 games. Don't quote me on that. Now we're going to go to Dallas Stars versus the defending champion Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas defeated Dallas last year, I believe, in the conference final in 6 games. Also, Vegas took the season series 3-0. Vegas has also had Stone on the long-term injury reserve for a majority of the season, but conveniently has miraculously recovered and is going to be well enough to start for the playoffs. Kind of a soft in goal. There's Ottinger against Hill and maybe Thompson. Almost kind of a soft there. This one's going to be very tough to pick. I am going to go with the Dallas Stars in 7 games. Six or 7. Dallas Stars. Next, we have a very intriguing matchup, and it looks very, very lopsided on paper. It's the Nashville Predators versus the Vancouver Canucks. This is going to be Vancouver does have home ice advantage, obviously. This is going to be Vancouver's first home playoff date in 9 years. There's one category that the Nashville Predators do have over the Vancouver Canucks, and that is playoff experience. With the addition at the trade deadline of O'Reilly, Nyquist, and Shen, those guys have 188 games, playoff games experience between the 3 of them. That's pushing the whole team of the Vancouver Canucks in playoff experience. It'll be very interesting in net. Patrick Demko probably going to be second runner-up in the Vezina voting this year against Saros. Slight edge to Demko in this. Demko's had a fantastic year. Wild card in this is the coaching of Rick Tocchet. I think he's really taken this club to new levels. My prediction of this series, we're going to go Vancouver in 6. All right, moving on to the LA Kings versus the Edmonton Oilers. All right, the Oilers obviously have guys like Heyman, Dale, Kane, Newhopp, and their power play is outstanding. They won the season series 3-1. Edmonton has also eliminated the Kings in each of the past 2 playoffs. LA Kings, they play a trap style. It's like a 1-3-1 sort of thing. Anyways, like it's a modern version of the old trap. They're going to need to do that and need to play that to a T, because they got to deal with the likes of, they're looking for turnovers. And anyways, as you can see by the numbers here, I have the Edmonton Oilers winning possibly in 4 straight. We're going to call a sweep. No, 5 games. Anyways, Oilers are going to go on to the second round. I'm glad that you took the time out of your busy schedule to make it to the end of this. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. And till next time.